react and say things like
So when she's talking, you've got to remember, she doesn't think that you're intelligent one little bit. She thinks that she's the master of manipulation and people can't see through her. Coming on live and saying you've lost 2 phones, how convenient, you mean they were seized? Then you kept referring to the B account, so it means that you've been told you can't say the name. So obviously we know that you've got conditions. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much, beautiful. So we already know just by saying that, you know what I mean? Because you wouldn't be having the word seized on your mind and things like that, you know what I mean?
I'm talking to my screen now, but I'm talking to you guys and you're talking to me.
Hang on, let me move this. Oh my god, jump scare. Let me just make this small again. Like, she's using too many professional words in these videos. And she keeps saying send things to the police and this.
48 hours and TikToks blew up without you. So much love out there for you. Yeah, thank you so much, my darlings. But people don't realise this. Like, I don't...
Nothing will happen to her. Nothing will happen to her over the bramble. If it is about brambles, nothing will happen, unfortunately. Like, I know I've seen the video that brambles was reported. It's the one where she's walking down the street and she's saying, I'll find out where you are and I'll come to you, I'll bring men down to you and I'll get you booyakkered and this and this, and was actively threatening. So that was obviously one of the videos, I imagine. But I don't think anything happened to her because of, obviously, she wouldn't know about... I like Brambles, but she wouldn't know about Brambles if Brambles wasn't posting videos with Chelsea in and commentary and things like that. So yeah, because if she's saying to them that she's entertaining people and she doesn't really mean what she's saying, you know, everyone knows when she says booyaka, it's a catchphrase, blah blah. So I can't see anything coming of it, to be honest. That's just my thoughts. Thank you, it's me. Choo choo, bang bang. Thank you so much, it's me, my love. Get pinned.
I don't know what I have to do, like...
Oh, I like Brambles. I stuck up for Brambles at the time.
Like, some people...
Oh, yeah, maybe she messaged, because she sends bio messages, and she sent bio messages to CLA's little Mo as well, the spider, with loads of terrible things.
I almost think now I'm just hated on, or I'm just like a nightmare or something, or I'm this person that goes around causing chaos, which I don't. This is trolls that have phoned up places, got me kicked out of places, done this, done that. It's been a constant thing that I've had to go through for years. Like,
yeah, but Chelsea, when you go to the police station to answer questions about Brambles, they don't care about what anyone else has done. They want to know about you and the Brambles situation. So the police would tell you to stop diverting and stop talking about trolls and police and this has happened, because that's not Brambles doing it. You got arrested because of what you said to Brambles or about her or to her. And they would have ignored you when you were talking about all that, and with the trolling I've been getting, that's not Brambles. Brambles has not trolled you like that, so they wouldn't have listened to you. That's like telling a different story about other things when it's nothing to do with it. They would have told you to stay on track and asked you direct questions.
I'm telling my story. No one's gonna do this to me. Like, I've done nothing wrong, sweetheart. It's out of order, darling, because they've made people react in certain ways to me, which I found difficult to, and then I'll just be rude and tell them to fuck off. Michaela, thank you, my darling, because, you know, and then they switch off, because imagine when you're innocent, you're not doing nothing wrong, you're treated like shit. Well, absolutely not, done nothing wrong. And all because they're going to listen to someone on the end of the story, someone on the end of the phone.
But Brambles didn't do anything, Chelsea, apart from record your content and then post it like a clip channel, and then you zoomed in on a picture where you could see the reflection in some glass, and then you started to harass her. She's not a creator, so it wasn't a two-way street, you know what I mean? Like tit for tat, like most of us on here. So when you targeted a screen recorder, you know, it's not a creator, so you've got no excuse. They haven't come on and said anything about you. Thank you so much, Bubbles. So...
doesn't even make no sense.
So targeting an innocent person who's literally not said anything bad to you.
Fucking locksmiths getting into my house, taking my locks out.
But that's not Brambles and the locksmith story and all that, so the police wouldn't have listened to you about that, because they're there only to talk about Brambles.
Without having to submit any form of ID or fucking bank details, but you can just break into people's houses. Are you fucking dumb?
So ignore the noise in between, because they would never have focused on all the locksmiths, because that's not Brambles doing it. They were there to talk about one thing and one thing only, and the police wouldn't divert, you know what I mean? They might have let it ramble on, but they wouldn't have been, you know, taking any of that into consideration.
So glad to see you. You know, obviously they want to try and take me down, these trolls, and cause me chaos even now, wherever.
But Brambles was never trolling you. Brambles hasn't phoned any locksmiths, no police, nothing like that. All they did was either report or record your content, which is in the public domain. So none of this stuff that you're saying is anything Brambles did.
Wherever I am, do you know what I mean? It's kind of dangerous for me. Like, you know, I don't even think the police understand this.
And remember as well, she said for people to ruin Brambles' business and to make complaints and report her and stuff. So, you know, if Brambles can prove their legitimate business was losing money because of her, then that's another matter to do with the police, you know what I mean? So because she said to ruin the business and all that.
The scale of my trolling, do you know what I mean? And how bad it actually fucking is.
But Brambles didn't do none of that to you,
darling.
Thank you so
You know,
much.
I'm not a nobody on this fucking app. Do you know what I mean?
But you are. Nobody gives a shiny one anymore.
Everywhere I go, I've got fans. Even today, women, kids, you know, roots, do you know what I mean? Videos.
I got recognised in bloody Turkey by some lad. But he knew me more from Facebook days.
You know, if I was such a bad...
Ah, thank you, EQ Minx. I got the whale for you. Thank you so much, my darling. Everyone make sure to follow our lovely EQ Minx, our supermod of the century. Thank you so much, EQ Minx. Love you lots.
Person, or if I was this person and that person, why have I got so much love? Why did I win the UK leaderboard 3 times?
Listen, the UK leaderboard's been gone for 2 years, Chelsea. So it doesn't exist anymore. So you can't sit there and go, how come I won the UK leaderboard? Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't exist anymore. It's the dailies.
Why have I made more than £1 million for TikTok?
For TikTok, not for you.
Why? If I'm such a fucking bad person. So the problem is people hate anyone that's successful.
No, that's not the reason at all. So you can't hide on social media when you're on it for as long as you are. Thank you, Lippy Lou. So people just seeing the real you. You were acting. Thank you, love you too, EQ Minx. You were acting for years, that's why you got all those gifts. Thank you so much, Witch Queen. Everyone make sure to follow everyone who gets pinned. Thank you for all the gifts tonight, everybody.
Or, you know, everyone that you could be the best person on this app and they'll still try and say the worst things about you and make you out to be this and that, and it's just insane. So it's just how it is.
I was quite overwhelmed with the video that I put up earlier on, you know, with like the planes, and I was on my way back and everyone was like, oh my god, it was just filled with like love, we missed you so much. I was like, oh, because I actually missed you too. I missed your money, really. Thank you so much, Evil Lou. Evil Lou, you ruined me suspenseful silence because you sent me an you're amazing. Give it!
It's crazy, man. And we know all the trolls are because you're all together in a group, darling. And you all talk to each other. You're all on Discord together. You're all on the Reddit thing.
Fire.
You're all there. So it's not...
Thank you so much, Carol. Well, you are my employers. You see, I'm back to work now.
Not even hard to find you all, because he's like, right, just go to the person that hates you and you're all over there, darling. Investigate the fucking lot of them, darling. Get investigated.
None of this has got anything to do with Brambles. Oh, there's Brambles, everyone. Make sure to give Brambles a follow, everybody. Thank you, Jules. This is what I've just been saying, Brambles. I don't know whether it's going to go anywhere because of our whole bipolar and TikTok and blah, 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 blah. But it depends what you've got, doesn't it? Because you're an innocent person, this is what I'm saying. So it's hard to judge, because if it was a creator that was going backwards and forwards, then that'd be nothing. But because you've not gone back at her in any type of, like, horrible way, like, who knows? Yeah, who knows? She's private, yeah, it doesn't matter. You can still follow her and she'll accept you.
We'll have all the live recordings, Parrot. Non-stop, like... That's then on my head. But if I don't want people to know where I live, why should everyone make it their mission to try and find my...
Does she forget what she says, everybody? Does anyone remember when she first moved into this place? None of yous are going to find me now. Ha ha ha. Go on then, find me. And then when things started to come into the door, she was like, oh, go on, carry on, I don't care. So that's what she did. She challenged the internet to find her. That's what she did. And I don't forget.
My address so they can post it and go, we found Chelsea's address, this is where she's living. So then trolls that don't like me, that think it's funny to phone up police, fire brigades,
thank you,
you know, and then it's disgraceful because there's no consideration for any kid. I've told you,
thank you so much, Pug Life.
I've got young children and families around.
You don't care about the young families around you when you're screaming and shouting and exposing yourself on the rooftop terrace where the children are down below. You know what I mean? You're literally, listen to this, if you think of it like this, everybody, how sick this is. So it's obviously apartments. Directly below some tiled floor is Chelsea getting them out again yesterday on Instagram. So she's doing X-rated things above children's bedrooms and stuff, you know what I mean? So if anyone needs to start thinking about the families and the children, then you do. Because you're the one doing all, like, X-rated stuff up on the roof. You know what I mean? Up on the roof, you'll find Chelsea Liart exposing herself.
Around me, I've got old people, everything.
Thank you,
and it's disgraceful, like, and you must think, like, how does that affect my mental health? But also, how embarrassing as well. Like, you know, you think all the neighbours want me living here.
And what about when you're smoking your green, even though it's up top? What if the wind blows? Because wind goes in every direction. It blows into the kid's little bedroom, you know what I mean? There's a baby asleep in the cot. You don't give a shiny one. So why should anybody else?
Yeah, do they fuck?
Oh, God.
That's then on my head.
Yeah.
But
don't ever believe the tears. Don't you remember she sat there one time and started crying and then see how I can just turn it on?
I don't know.
Why does this 50-year-old woman cry to everybody like, I heard her going, I just want to be a good girl. You're 50 years too late for being a good girl. You're not a child. Why'd you talk like one? Oh, everyone. You're 50 years of age.
What do I get all this hate for?
I wonder. You're not a nice person. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say it. I am the devil, but I'm a nice person. And anyone you would speak to, if you said to them, take away the app and when you've spoken to her offline, what's she been like? And they'll all say, absolutely lovely. Very supportive. Even the worst of the worst enemies of mine will say the same thing. But she's just not. You know what I mean? So I've probably done worse stuff than her when you think about it. But, you know, I have a good character and, you know, she just, this is her as a person where this is my act, my job. You know what I mean?
Like, I don't even know these people that are hating on me, and, like, I don't even know you.
And let me just talk about Annette for a second. Annette sitting there going, this is my job, don't lie. Since in what job do you earn £1 or £2? It's not even like a side hustle or not, and the only reason you made it 100 the other night was because you were crying again. And pretending to leave, and then you were back in the boxes all the next day. So it would be a job if you made money from it, but we can see your tick leap, £8 here, £7 there. So it's not your job at all. So you've got nothing holding you to this app. I've got to come on. It's my job. No, it's not. Show us your wages because you've got none. So how is it your job? It brings you nothing. You just enjoy being a perpetual victim.
People are out to, like, do bad shit to me, man.
Why don't you just be a nice person?
Thank you so much, my beautiful queen. Can everyone please give Amy a follow?
Can you say like the little lisp? It's not so much a lisp. It's like a change in my speech, isn't it? Because of the tongue position of the teeth and everything. No.
And pin Amy, please.
Rich coming from you. Listen, I hold my hands up to everything I say in my job, love, fam and act. So yeah, I've said it all, done it all. But I'm a nice person, as we just said. So yes, it is rich coming from me, because she doesn't own anything. She does nothing at all. Oh, Lisa Dubs has just sent me £30 as well. Welcome back, Chelsea. I love to be welcome back. I'm going to stay off more often. No, not really, because I still would have earned more money by being live for the last 7 days. Thank you so much, Lisa. Can we make sure to pin Lisa, and everyone make sure to give Lisa a follow? Thank you, my babes. Oh, my Range Rover will be ready in 7 days. They just got all the parts through, not yesterday, the day before, because I rang up because I was like, I don't know whether they tried to contact me, but no, they said they're still doing work on it, so it's all good.
Harry, thank you, my queen. Thank you, Free Palestine, darling, for subscribing.
What Range Rover? You're getting a Range Rover Sport.
Thank you.
But like the box shape one, not the new shape ones or not. Don't like the new shape ones. Too futuristic. I call them overly shaped, the new ones, whereas the older ones are like box shape and sharp corners and wow, you know what I mean?
Jake.
Yeah, the new shape aren't even Range Rovers anymore.
Thank you, D North. Oh, it suits me, doesn't it?
Yeah. We can see that this is all fake, you know, if you're watching or get to see this ever. We can see that you're just acting fake. Oh, you're only nice when you're getting a gift.
I couldn't care less what these other people are saying about me. It just goes to show people's true colours, innit? It's good to test people.
Test people? Like getting arrested?
Well, you can see it for yourself, innit? What do I think that might be? Oh, Andrew!
Chelsea says here that she hasn't done anything to anyone. She says the police have been very understanding. She mentions coming off social media. This sounds like she's been accused of something to me. Well, she has, because Brambles got her arrested. I'll give you the facts here now, everybody. No ifs, buts, maybes. Brambles is in this chat now. It was Brambles that got her arrested. That's why she got arrested. That's why she was saying the B name and all that. So let's not pretend, let's not act like we don't know why. You got arrested because of what you said and what you've done to Brambles. Nobody else. Nothing else. No Trollan, no locksmiths, no Barbaras. Brambles. So you got arrested because of Brambles, because she's an innocent person and they don't go live. It's not like a war of the words like me or Luke or Corey or anybody else who I don't like. The Reds of the world and everybody else, you know. This is just a person, so that's like me going for one of you in the chat now. Like, that's not my job to go for you, is it? You know what I mean? Or to say anything about you, because you're not a creator. So she went for an audience member and someone who puts clips up. So let's give it the full credit. It was Brambles who got her arrested, and it's the case for Brambles. I hate lying to ourselves like we don't know why. So let's give it the title it deserves. Brambles arrest.
Look, I have not done anything to anyone.
You're a liar. I seen a video where, as an audience member and not a creator you were talking to, you weren't saying anything about me. You were saying about Brambles that you were going to send men round to go and get her and do this, that and the other, and that you were gangster and all those type of things.
Like, you've got to understand, these trolls, they're strange.
Brambles is not a troll.
I've never met you in my life, darling. I don't know who these fucking people are. You know, when I'm walking around, people approach me because I don't know anyone.
But that's got nothing to do with it. She talks about everything but the actual incident.
Unless I'm going to buy a coffee and I go, can I buy a coffee? Or I approach someone because I'm buying something. That's different.
Brambles is not a troll at all. They're a clip channel.
But, you know, anyone...
And she has a business as well, so Chelsea tried to ruin that business as well, so there's another thing that she did.
Everyone's nice to me in Oxford, yeah? That's it. Everyone's lovely to...
What about the woman who confronted you in the coffee shop? What about the man who was filming you from behind? You know, we've already seen that you're not liked.
Me,
she said nobody wants you here, so they must have been talking.
Police are nice, everyone's really nice, so it is good because that's what I mean, they're a bit more, you know, they care a bit more up here. You know what I mean, they've got more of a heart than London, so it's actually better for me.
Oh my god, there's my Lisa. Can you comment, Lisa, so we can pin you or pin yourself? If you get a gifted sub off Lisa, like, make sure to thank you. And thank you for the money, my gorgeous girl. Get one of them. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I'm on 66,000 diamonds. And I've had all the monies to the other thing, you know. You really have missed me.
But yeah, it's because I was...
And don't forget, everybody watching, I will be Cam 2 and Miss Red again from tomorrow if she's on. And also Luke the Judge if he's on. I think he's going to America this week though. So it won't be Cam 2 and his little gallivanting, you know what I mean? But yeah, don't forget in the morning to show up here.
You know, nothing's getting sorted. But yeah, I mean...
Oh, you're not well, Lisa. Choo-choo! Bang, bang! Thank you so much, Carla and Jax. Can we pin Lisa as well when we see her comment? Thank you, Carla and Jackson. Thank you, Lisa. Hope you feel better soon, my love.
The only thing would be for me to...
Hello, Brian, if you're listening as well. Beverly's Brian, everybody. That's her husband's name. I met Brian the other day.
Come off social media altogether, but then that's my job, that's my income, and my business is connected. Right. So I'm literally going to be homeless then, jobless. That don't make no sense.
Get Brian.
You know, and I have to be this live streamer, like...
You don't have to be at all. You could sell yourself. There will be people who are hard enough to pay. He's listening and blushing. Get blushing, Brian.
Look, I have not...
Aw, Annie, thank you so much again for all the little bits and bobs you've been sending me and all that. I love your little parcels. They're so random. Thank you so much, Taz, my love. Thank you, beautiful. I like your new hair colour, by the way, Annie. Is that one of your mystery bottles again? So Annie gets these bottles and they say what colour they are on them, but they never turn out the colour. It's always a different colour. So she never knows what colour it is she's going to come out with next.
Anything to anyone. Like, you've got to understand, these trolls, they're strangers. I've never met you in my life, darling. I don't know who these fucking people are. You know, when I'm walking around, people...
How do we send you? Don't, love. You don't send me anything.
Approach me because I don't know anyone. Unless I'm going to buy a coffee and I go, can I buy
out the box? I hate it. Oh, I love seeing what colour you're going to be next.
A coffee or...
Thank you again, Lisa. Can we pin Lisa if we see Lisa?
Approach someone because I'm buying something. That's different. But, you know, anyone. And everyone's nice to me.
Don't forget to buy our Annie's book. It's in a bio, everyone.
In Oxford, yeah. That's it. Everyone's lovely to me. The police are nice. Right. Everyone's really nice. So it is good because that's what I mean. They're a bit more, you know, they care.
Thank you, Angela, my love. Was anybody else bloody every time she'd go pause the other day and she was going, more information? That was hilarious. Every time she come back, I think, yeah, more information. Thank you. Hello, Black Pope.
They're a bit more up here.
Lisa, you know, doesn't like to be pinned. She's another one.
More of a heart than London, so it's actually better for me.
Liar.
But yeah, it's because I was, you know, nothing's getting sorted.
Thank you. But yeah, so much. I mean, thank you, Wi-Fi.
The only thing would be for me to come off social media altogether.
Yeah, come off.
Subscribe.
Here we go. Listen to this.
To me, that's Cam2 in me, the B accounts.
The B accounts. Why would she have to not say Bramble's name? And she's still referring to her, so, you know, she's still doing what she shouldn't be doing. Like, why does she have to mention Brambles anyway? Brambles is not a creator, not very well known other than, like, us and, you know, obviously Chelsea's audience and, you know, it's only a select audience. Like, it's not like it's the whole app. So why is she so obsessed? I get it if it was, like, a big creator like me or whatever, but there's no reason for this hatred to Brambles so much, you know what I mean? Like, I've got that troll Canadian Karen who bloody makes my nose the size of Concord. I mention them once in a blue moon, once every couple of months, you know what I mean? Because they're not a creator like that.
Not mentioning names.
Liar. See, not mentioning names, but you're referring to them. Everyone knows who you're talking about.
Me, the B accounts. Not mentioning names. We know what we're talking about, the B account. So we know your account.
Hello, Southern Star.
It's just been found out, sweetheart. Police are watching you now as well. So your account is Victoria's Secret.
Oh, and to everyone asking where I got my teeth done, I got them done by Seville Smile in Antalya, but they've got one in Istanbul, and they've got three places. Oh my God! So listen to this gossip, everybody. Here's some gossip for you. So, I always thought like you went to the woman called Seville. I always wondered how she had to, but she's not. It's a big dentist, so it's like a conveyor belt, but it's really professional and good. And I met her, you know. I was sitting outside waiting for my appointment, one of my appointments, and Jenna she was back at the hotel because we had different times some days. So she'd just chill or I'd chill, wherever. And she come out and she's this large woman. She looked like some woman off Moana, the film. And she comes out like this, bold as brass, and she goes, are you waiting for somebody or are you a patient? I said, oh, I'm a patient. She said, I'm Seville or whatever she said. So I was like, oh, really honoured to meet her, sort of thing, you know what I mean? So I give her a hug. She grabbed me boobs like this, and she goes, I love these. I got SA'd, loves, I did, without my permission. So I just said, oh, I got them done in Thailand. And then she sat down, and she was like having a meeting, and there was other people on another table behind her. This was in the outside bit. And her meeting ended and she turned round. I think some of them were a staff as well, and she said something but they ignored her. So she turned back round and then some toy boy looking lad come and sat with her, but she was crying and all that. And I was saying to the staff, I said, she owns the building and she's crying and you're not going to comfort her. She was like, oh no. So I think she must be an alky, you know what I mean, or something, because she's blown up like a balloon, and that's normally the alcohol, isn't it? And yeah, so, and then she walked out the back. Bit of goss for you.
Boom! We've got you, darling. So you've just been blocked. She's just been blocked now. So anyone that was just
subscribe on a black account, Brambles, and then hide your ranking. So if anyone wants to hide like the number that they have next to the name, or you know, the gifter level, or just from the live, so nobody can see that you're in the comments section there. If you go to comment, there's a settings button and you can turn off your ranking. So you can do it in the comments section, so that then you can't see, you know what I mean? So even if they try and ban you, you can't see it, you know what I mean? You can't see the account.
Just watching that live, all the trolls, haters, that live has just been discontinued. Tell me I'm not a gangster now. Roots.
You're not a gangster.
Cataline, thank you. Thank you. So we've got you.
Liar.
Now we'll get your IP address. Boom, police. And your devices will be seized.
She kept saying this, look, your devices will be seized. Where did she get this seized business from if her devices weren't seized? How could she lose 2 phones, you know what I mean? So she had to buy a new one.
Immediately, in due course of action.
Sure.
Chrissy, thank you, darling. I've already told the police to give me a job. I said I'll give you all the information about everything, which I don't mind, sweetheart. Yeah, voluntary work for the police, if it helps them, you know, make people's lives better that want to do their job in fucking peace, darling. This is the best Friday. So everyone send all this fucking shit to the police in Oxford about what they've done to me and what they're saying.
Don't send all the videos in where she's cussing Brambles instead, because Brambles might have missed some. Thank you, Jane, for extending to 12 months, my love. Sorry, I'm choking on the baby here. So Oxford police, everybody, send any videos against Brambles instead. Ha ha, Chelsea. Stick to creators next time, Chelsea. Then it's a backwards and forwards.
What they're saying on their
Feel free to cuss me all the time, you know what I mean? But I'm a creator, so I can take it. But the audience members cannot. They're not built like us.
lives, the shit they're
Very sorry about her, everybody, if you've been victim to her.
talking about me.
As creators, we would never go for the audience like that. It's just a thing that we don't do, you know what I mean? Unless we get into an argument and it's nasty from their end. But if you notice, like this, I never really aim anything at the audience.
Thank you, Ronnie. I need everything being submitted to the police for me, please, Ronnie.
Gangsters to grass in 20 seconds, yeah.
Because this hate. So we've just got the account down, Ronnie. Victoria's Secrets, she was on my subscription on here, and that's the B account. Not mentioning any names, Ronnie, because, you know, I don't want to be getting into any trouble.
That includes referencing it, because we all know who you mean. Let me do a quick poll. Record the screen, Brambles, for the police. Right. So, when Chelsea Liar came on, and she said the B account, did you know she was talking about Brambles? Smiley face, yes. Crying face, no. And be honest, you won't get blocked either way. So that's nearly 500 victims so far, 500 people who have listened to rubbish about Brambles again, thinking Brambles is a bad person. There we go, Brambles, add that to your case, love. 500 odd people knew that you were being cursed. You should never be exposed to that level of hatred, you know what I mean?
Well done you, thank you, my darling.
Bye.
Do I have to say it? Do I have to say it? I told yous. Oh, for those that aren't aware, Chelsea the Art is back live on her main account, sub-view only, collecting all the subscriptions.
Stop paying for these subscriptions. Go to Levi, Cam 2 Crew, or somebody else. There's got to be somebody Cam 2 in it. You don't need to pay. Choo-choo! Bang! It's very menacing, that, isn't it? Thank you, Beverage, my darling. If I make sure to give Beverage a follow. So yeah, little Mo Spider, exactly. So don't pay this subscription money. Should be on a new account every 2 minutes, getting all these subs in.
I told you so. From time to time, people come to my account and try to talk to me like I'm some type of jerk-off. I'm sorry, that's in New York City.
Never join on anyone else's communities but mine and obviously my fellow friends on the app. Because honestly, with me, there's continuity. I'm never going anywhere. I'm always going to be coming live. You know, I don't have many days off. Obviously, the first time I had a week off was because of my teeth and I was with the friends. Thank you so much, Betty, and we were sharing a room. Thank you so much, Betty. So this is longevity, and we've got a lovely community, and it has lots of benefits. Whereas these people who come on once a day, you know, there's no point in them. They don't even notice you're in the chat when you're typing. You know what I mean?
The word, if it offends anyone.
So best to stick with us.
It's not meant to. Like, I haven't been on this app for the last 2 years. Probably 2/3 of the time my content has
So you will only subscribe to me. You will not subscribe to anybody else from here on out. You will not gift anybody else. You will go to your app store, go to your profile and click subscriptions, and if it's not my name on 2 accounts, then get rid of everyone else. They don't even notice you, love. You're not part of anything with these people. Come on at 3:30 for 2 hours, you know what I mean? Every once in a blue moon, 10 o'clock in the morning for 2 hours. Who gives a buggery? No, love. Don't even know you're there, they don't. Subscribe only over here. And obviously the people who I support. Because all you get over there, loves, is this.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
See, that's all you get over there.
consisted of doing a daily CLA update. I've watched a lot of
Get
Chelsea.
out of here, charming villain. Make a nice video about me. Right. Oh my god, I love this. A person called Bella, look what they made. It's me.
Has come out of a Fernie Baloney retirement and is resuming
I
her
love
act,
this.
performance act.
Thank you,
She's a
Pamela.
comedian.
Bellatrix.
It's an act. It's not real. She's acting. I'll never go too far. I'd never.
I need to see more of these type of things, but I need better teeth than that, love. But I love it. It's my new profile picture. Right, favourite part now, loves. We get to go through odds and sog clips so we don't follow a story now. So we're going to go back to the most major parts of while I've been away. Right. We're not listening to no Annette shit. That's fucking boring. Ship sailed now. Canadian Angie says the click are the worst on the app.
Yeah, definitely there's a pattern of behavior.
Yeah.
It's gone through the years, through the months. Definitely, yes.
Definitely.
You got a very bad pattern of behavior and support the wrong people. You support racists. The list goes on. So don't sit there and think you're all better than anyone else on this app, because you're not.
You're not.
You're actually worse than everyone on this app.
You're
Your whole
worse.
group is. All of you are. When you all have to big each other up. This one's really smart and this... No, you're not.
Wasn't it funny the other day? Everybody, Miss Red starts giving off a speech going, you know, you have to, it was in this live, you see, that's what reminds me. You've got to make an effort, everyone, haven't you, when you come on in the morning time at 10 o'clock to entertain the nation. Next minute the filter fell off. Oh, God, that really killed me, that. You have to make an effort to come on and look lovely, and then the next minute the filter falls off and we're seeing all those craters on her face. Karma.
You're all fighting and gouging for money. Plain and simple.
Yeah, they are fighting and gouging for money. It's so beggy and desperate, isn't it, watching Miss Red's live? Come on, guys, don't forget the goal, blah, 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 blah. God, what's happened to you?
That's it. So when you're trying to say, can you see how... No. Yeah, over your way. Definitely. Definitely. They don't even do FYP, Leanne. They go on and it's just a clap back.
Yeah.
That's really, like I said yesterday, this is all this has become. It's clap back, clap back, clap back, clap back. I'm going to say this today and then tomorrow someone's going to clap back or say, oh, she needs to be reined in or she needs this and she needs that. Because they just want the clap back.
It's usually wash your knickers. That's the basic comeback that they come back with.
Want you to clap back and they want to keep the argument going and then they all get together. Ha 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 ha.
I'm back, my Canadian one. Everyone make sure to follow Canadian Angie, love. She's got all the opinions on the other side who are terrible, so make sure to give her all the support, love.
Oh, did you see? Oh, let's do this tomorrow. Oh, you show this tomorrow. But you do AIs of them. Oh my God, the whole world just fell apart. You say something about them. Oh my God, how dare you? Because now they're going to come even stronger.
No, I'm not going to look for filter slips and things like that because obviously I've just been away for a week, so I'm at a reset now, so I'll get judged on what I say on this show tonight as the starting point, so I don't really want to start going for looks and all that, you know what I mean?
They're going to hold even...
Because they're idiots enough without saying things like that, you know what I mean? Choo-choo! Bang, bang! Thank you so much, Livewire. I want to think of intelligent clapbacks and comebacks and, you know, not just... people's looks, you know what I mean? We already know what they look like, you know what I mean? Back end of a tramp smash off of them, not a lip between them. Unless you're misread, you know what I mean? Then you got 3 people's lips on your face, you know what I mean? The lips enter the room first. The lips go first, 5 minutes later misread follows. You know, we can jibe like that, but we're not going to say people are... My grandmother, my Irish grandmother used to say, there's nobody ugly, and she'd always say it, there's nobody ugly, she'd say.
More lives. They're going to try to...
Imagine I fell into a meat grinder tomorrow and I had a deformed face, you know what I mean? Then I wouldn't feel so nice about it, would I? Saying people are ugly.
Trigger and bring up your trauma.
So there's enough funny things to say about them without, you know what I mean? Luke's looking more and more like Jeffrey Dahmer every day.
So this one here wants to talk about DV. Shut up.
Right, I'm staying with Canadian Angie's clips because there's quite a few that I agree with, you see, love. Yeah, I can see her here. Oh, she's 3 clips, hang on.
What time, guys?
Get the most sexiest.
I'm not going to...
Canadian Angie says there is not a pack. Says Sophie Delusive is self-pack as an EQ or standalone. CAS is say Delusive saying she's concerned for Miss Red having cancer.
Start screaming because that's what they want.
Thank you, Ashley.
This is the person she's become since she's been a part of the Rat Pack.
Delusive's always been like this, and she's been worse in the past. She hasn't.
Can I say, there is no fucking rat pack. What is a rat pack? There's EQ.
So Canadian Angie, it was what Miss Red called us. She bunched us together because she was obviously trying to be sly. Because they're in a clique and we're not, so they gave us a name so that it sound like we're in one too. So we just laugh at it and say, oh yeah, Rat Pack, but there is no Rat Pack, you know what I mean? We're all just individual creators who like each other, you know, and it just so happens that they bully Sophie, Delusive, Zach, me, you know, and many others on the app, and from this side yourself. So there isn't any Rat Pack, it's just what Miss Red likes to justify herself with by obviously having the flying monkeys around her, you know what I mean?
Q on her own, Delusive on her own, Sophie Bailey on her own. Who is part of this rat pack? Who? You keep saying the rat pack, but who is it? Pockers, and they're all doing their own shit.
Did I tell yous? I can't remember if I went low. Yeah, I went in a box and said, but I'll tell yous now. Oh my god, I had a terrible time in the dentist, everyone. So I messaged them ahead of time because I don't like any type of pain when it comes to the mouth. You know, it's the worst type of pain, isn't it? You know, when your teeth prang or something. So I made the mistake of messaging them saying, listen, I don't want any pain whatsoever, so this is how they numbed me up. They sprayed these rags with like this anaesthetic and put it on me gums, first of all, which burnt. Then they sprayed round me gums with more. Hello, Alice, my love. Then they sprayed round me gums with more. Then they injected me, waited a few moments, then injected me a second time. So I felt like my lips were like the size of bloody, I don't know, massive things they were. And then, so when I laid down, I felt like I couldn't breathe because these lips were so big, but they weren't really big. Choo-choo! Bang, bang! Thank you so much, Material Girl, my gorgeous. Hope you're okay, my love. So I felt like I was suffocating, so it wasn't that. Do you know when you swallow and then you try and swallow again because you're consciously trying to swallow and you can't? It's like you'd have to kind of go... Like, I was consciously thinking about swallowing because my face felt so big that I felt like I was choking, you know what I mean? So I had to keep getting up. I was up and down off the chair. I was saying, I'm so sorry. And then they tried to give me this herbal pill. I didn't take it, like... But I just had to calm down, you know what I mean? Because I felt all lightheaded then because I was starting to panic, you know what I mean? And then when I was getting the x-ray and you have to bite that thing and it goes round you, I was panicking then as well, you know what I mean? So I've got a bit panicky in my older age with things like this, you know what I mean?
Shit. I don't get it. They're not like you guys. I don't know who the Rat Pack is, honestly. I don't.
There isn't. That's what Miss Red justifies herself with.
And none of them will call it out. None of them will say anything. She's tried to make it, oh, I care about her. But even Levi's sitting there going, no, Ange.
I can't believe Luke is still not caught up with what's actually going on the app. So let me spell it out to you, Luke. We only don't call each other out because yous don't call each other out. You started it. I used to call Delusive out, you, Corey, everybody is. And then I thought, well, you're not calling your friends out, so we're not going to call each other out. So yes, Delusive Angie could have a lot to say about some of the things I say. I could have a lot to say about her stuff, Sophie's, Canadian Angie's, but we're not going to because yous don't. So let me catch the whole clique up. The only reason that we don't call each other out, which we could do. So you start calling yours out and we'll start calling each other out again, but we're not going to do it. So you've bunched us up together as a bunch of people that you don't like. So you've created this little pocket by calling us that. So when you start calling people out from your side of TikTok, we'll call each other out. But until that day, we're not going to, and we're just going to keep coming for yous. So yeah, there we go.
Stop it. No.
Angie. Yes, hello. Don't do that. Angie.
Looks like they call us out, but look at what they're saying. Yeah, we're only calling yous out because you're our enemies. If we were mates with you, we wouldn't be saying nothing. Just like we're mates together over here because you bunched us together because you try and bully us all. So, like, you're mates over there, aren't you, with Miss Reds and all that, so you're not going to say nothing about them. So, just, like, figure it out, Luke. Finally figure it out, you know what I mean? If you don't like someone, you're not going to side with them. You're going to agree with whatever's going against them, which is what you do, I do, Canadian Angie does. Because you've scorned us. This is still like, you know, like you've still got the power of brain, haven't you? The way he sits there like oblivious. The way they don't call Deleuze or this person out or EQ out, well, that's because you don't call yours out. So we won't call each other out over this side. So yeah, the day you start calling your own out, then we'll start calling each other out again. You started it, so you'll have to finish it, won't you?
Down.
Yeah, be concerned, yes.
Yeah, and I'm saying in a concerning way. My dad had lung cancer and he had like a flu.
So did you message her and have any concern? Did you come off the live and send a message on your 133 million accounts that you've got on this app? Did you come on? You messaged me the other night. Are you concerned? Did you message her? Sarah B, thank you so much. Did you message her? Did you come off the live? Did you show any concern? Even the person that's battling you is saying, no, stop.
Like symptoms, you know, cough. She's had it for a while, I think. She's had it for a while.
We don't need your concern. We don't need your concern. Thank you very much. We don't want your concern. No one needs your concern.
Well, she's clearly not concerned. She's saying it to be spiteful because she doesn't like you. Because you've been slagging her off and Miss Red's been slagging her off. Hello? Why is he sitting there going, we don't need you? She's not giving you concern. She's giving you fake concern so she can slag Miss Red's cough off. Because she doesn't like Miss Red. Because Miss Red's been slagging her off and so have you. So let's break it down, shall we? I'm going to start bringing everyone into reality about what is actually going on, you know what I mean? So, she doesn't give a shit. So stop sitting there saying and going along with it look like you actually think she's being concerned.
Keep to your own shit-stained room. We don't care. We're not interested.
Why is it always we? She's talking about Miss Red, not you. I don't get why you keep saying we. Like, are you married to Miss Red now? Should Simon be concerned? Are you on the turn back again? You know what I mean? Are you getting back into Narnia or out of it? Because why, when somebody says something about Red, do you say we? You're a little dweeb, love. You'll do nothing. Let's give you a song, Luke.
Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, under Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
She brings you good news, or haven't you?
Hang on, I'm gonna skip this boring bit. Where's the munch?
The house began when flying on her switch. It really was no miracle. What happened was just this: the wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
And oh, what happened then was rich.
The house began to pitch, and the kitchen took a switch.
Luke, you're a munchkin.
Interested.
And your soundboard shit. Right to your head.
Make a story out of this. Obviously,
like Luke's using the preset soundboard that's built into TikTok, you know what I mean? Ha 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 ha! Everyone laugh at him in the chat.
I was just taking the piss. Like, I wouldn't have taken that to make it.
Yeah, Luke's Fisher Price keyboard.
A whole, we don't need your concern, we don't want your concern, we don't want this. Do you think she gives a shit, really?
Exactly.
It was not a very nice thing to say at all. You wouldn't wish that on your best enemy, like your best enemy.
But the only reason she's saying it is why we all know, because you're enemies. So it's not real concern. He's a bit slow, Luke, though, isn't he? You know what I mean? I think he was held back at school. I think he wore the dunce's hat at school as well.
Your worst enemy.
He is slow, like, isn't he? Slow on the uptake.
But, again, to make it a whole...
It took him 5 weeks to realise that I didn't get a plane from Alice to the bloody wedding, you know what I mean? He's very slow on the uptake.
Oh, fucking part of a segment.
Yellow bus riding Winderlicker, Luke.
What time, guys?
I just think they're using a net as a weapon.
Yes, I said it. Thank you, Rosalie. Hello, everyone.
I think when they all jumped into that box Like, it was fucking crazy, to be honest.
Why does Miss Red always look like a secretary? Like she's going to sit taking notes or something. She comes on trying too hard, you know what I mean? She'll be in business suits next.
Corey getting involved, I'll get Luke in on this. Why? You guys all made fun of her last week. Why?
Exactly.
Why do you even have to get anyone involved in anything? She was doing a live on her bullying and her experience, and she's had enough. And then we all go and see videos from like fucking 6 months ago where she did the same thing. They try to go in to make it appear that they're good people. Like, oh, look, Luke went in.
Thank you, Rosalie.
Look, Red was there and she's, oh, bless cock her poop. That's what they want. That's why they did it.
And the fact there was 5K in there as well.
Oh, exactly. 100%. But they do it because they want people to think they're like these great people, understanding people. Even that fucking Mel Moon, man, I've heard her. She's got quite the mouth, so she was going after EQ. So, I mean, again, I don't care. To be honest, I don't care. Couldn't care less. Whatever. Couldn't care. Don't care.
She doesn't care.
Miss Red addresses Annette leaving the app.
And I feel like when someone's at this point, it doesn't matter how much you like them.
Them lips look terrible, don't they?
Right? How much you feel that they've done. Okay, when someone's at this point,
Thank you, Warren, my
I think, you know, we need to have a little bit of empathy as humans. Do you know what I mean?
You know me, I can't keep my mouth shut.
Hold on.
When somebody reaches a point, so Annette reached a point where she...
Thank you, Just Chill. I was having a nervous breakdown. Miss Red done a poll in a live saying, do you think Evil Queen's lost the plot? Because she didn't think it was true, but the whole chat voted yeah. And all she says at the end of the poll is, oh, so you think EQ is losing the plot then? And carries on with the show. You know what I mean? She sits there talking about Annette. Oh, you know, when somebody's display... What are you on about? You did a poll on my mental health when I was at the worst, lowest ebb. You know what I mean? Asking if I'd lost the plot when I'm filming The Neighbours and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? Of course I'd lost the plot, silly cow. And then she just moved on like she'd said nothing, you know what I mean? Taking polls on my mental health. She's no one to talk.
Apparently is being bullied so much that she felt that she can't handle it.
Don't you remember the whole app was doing live saying she's out of her mind? She's fucking saying the neighbours are watching her, you know? She's filming, got these alarms, blah, 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 blah. And it was clear to see, you know what I mean, that something was going on. And she did a bloody poll. Like it was nothing.
Anymore. She has to come off the app because trolls and bullying. And she just couldn't take it and how this has to stop. And this one's saying, you know, when it gets to this point, you should have some empathy. I think,
she never had any empathy for me.
Where I'm all going with this.
Did she have any empathy when she made me cry on a balcony in bloody Spain? No, she didn't.
So, when she decided to share all of Zach's pictures that he had sent to her.
And then she apologises for it and then uploads it onto a story going, ha 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 ha, you know what I mean? She reposted the other day, if you remember, when I was going mad about the transphobic content that she reposted and she didn't care. Ha ha ha, she said, I don't care. Must have been the ghost, must have been Jimmy, blah blah blah. She's done so many things. This woman sits there like she's done nothing. Thank you, Flying Mobility Super. She's mad. She really sits there, this Miss Red one, as if she's the most innocent person ever. If you knew, honestly, this woman, she's done so much to so many of us.
Her, when she decided to call Fact Freak to get him investigated because she was sure he was a wrongin' and dig up everything you can on this guy, where was her empathy?
Yeah.
Where was her empathy then?
She hasn't got none.
Again, I'm not. This is why they.
She is Donna Hanks, everybody, from Facebook. If you go and look at those posts, the way she's revealing who she really is. Because remember, Miss Red used to be softly. You know, she was the voice of everybody, and you know, she was like moral, and like no matter who it was, you know, she'd call it out. She'd have conversations on it. And just look at the behaviour on Facebook to the behaviour now, and it matches up to who she is as a person. So that was her unfiltered, thinking that she would never get a platform on social media. TikTok wasn't even around, you know what I mean? And then she gets locked out of that account and blames her ex-partner and says it was him. But she talks about, oh, I've just gone blonde and all that. What man would sit there going, I've just gone blonde if they were trolling her? You know what I mean? So it was her who wrote those posts. She is this person. She said the other day she wasn't bothered about transphobia. That's what she said.
Fucking hate
Crazy.
me. I'm not lying. Where was her empathy then? Where did it stop? It didn't. It didn't stop. Where was the empathy there? This guy sent you pictures of very graphic things that had happened to him. This guy was on the edge of, he could have unalived himself. Instead of, like Fact Freak said, instead of getting him help.
She gave my address out to Only Tony Official because it upset her. She tried to get the travelling community to come and, like, menace me. Only Tony Official didn't do nothing with it. She then Cockapoo gave my address out to Prince Brat because Prince Brat was blagging head saying, oh, I want to phone the police or whatever. And then when confronted with it, she went on a live in Miss Red's box, threatened my father, my elderly father. Cockapoo did. My cousin lives in the same street as your father. Well, no, threatened me dad on a live. Miss Red did nothing about it. Though things this woman's done, and she sits there crying victim.
You wanted Fact Freak to go do a deep dive on him. In your own words, you said you were going to let him destroy everything.
Imagine if you list all those things. In reality, would you like this person, everybody? Or would you hate her for what she's done? You know what I mean? And everything I ever did was retaliation towards her because she talked about me, made a show off the back of me. And then she sits there going, oh, Evil Queen's obsessed with me. No, you bitch. You made your whole platform about me.
You had done.
Even when I was off this week, you played an old clip and talked about me relentlessly. Even Luke was talking about me. EQ'd this, EQ'd that. You couldn't go a show without mentioning me.
And on TikTok. So you were willing to take a man who could have unalived him. Where was your empathy then?
Yeah, she hides behind men. That's the worst thing, you know what I mean? She's a weak woman. That just shows how weak she is. She hides behind men. Like the damsel in distress, the Princess Peach, you know what I mean? And she got Mario and Luigi, fucking Corey and Luke. You know what I mean? With the fucking plumbing pipes.
You didn't have any.
We've got Cockapoo, one of those bloody serpents from the green pipes, you know what I mean?
So take your little act and go shove it in the back closet because nobody cares. People that have been on this app and know what you're all about, and then you want to sit here and say, she's being trolled. Apparently.
Look at how many creators are saying this about Miss Red. So even if you think I'm mad or I've just got a disliking for her, Canadian Angie, Delusive Angie, Zach the Brat, Fact Freak, Rickster, you know what I mean? There's so many people that are telling the same stories about her. So are all them lying too? Miss Red's never done any of those things. Of course she has.
Apparently. A guy was going to unalive himself. There was no empathy there. But let's have empathy over here. Because, you know, she's being trolled. And she wants to leave the app.
Sophie, Levi.
This one now says at this point, where's the empathy? She sure as hell doesn't fucking have any. I think they think we have amnesia, or I don't know what she thinks, that we've forgotten all the shit that she's done. I haven't. So when she comes up with these type of stories, like, oh...
And I bet you Zach hasn't. Sophie, Levi, Delusive.
I have a candy in my mouth. When there's this, that, and the other thing, let's all have empathy. Well, you didn't have empathy for anyone. So do you see the hypocrisy? And they don't like it.
I can't name everyone loves, you know what I mean?
She'll do her, well, Canadian Angie, don't talk about me because I'm bringing up facts.
Yeah,
and if you want me to go and get the screen recordings, I'll get them. That's why you guys can't stand me. And I don't care because it's the truth. And you guys don't like it. No one here's kissing your ass. And you don't like it. Sorry, Ricochet.
Do you not think when they had the net in a box twice last week and they let Alex and that toxic Dan and Corey
they were ripping the
belittle her and mock her, do you not exposing
Don't you remember the Matt account who went in as Luna and he was going, hello, Miss Red, and she's going, is there something wrong with your voice today, Luna, love? Fuck off.
That's a 3K. Do you not think that encourages people to bully her?
Yeah, 100%. Exactly.
Sorry, that's one.
I'm gone.
So here's a quick up.
Yeah, I need to do. Right, hang on. I want to play more of Canadian Angie's. She says it exactly how it is. Thank you, Shell Spear. Choo choo! Bang bang! Thank you so much, my love. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, Shellspear. Get pinned. Right, we've seen the empathy part. What's this? Sophie and Levi call each other abusive.
You've already done when you put on the internet.
Fucking weird behaviour.
Oh, it's snowing, isn't it?
You've already done when you put on the internet. You told everyone about which I gave you.
It's 5.3 in here. No, 6.3. Exactly, Emma. Why is Adam being Bundy? He don't do anything wrong.
He's weird.
Nothing wrong to Levi.
Bundy.
You talk shit about your friends all the time, man. She mad.
Weird behaviour.
Good, I'm glad.
I've lost about 10 chapters.
Yes, Sue, you've been pinned, love, earlier.
Yeah, you have. Luckily.
You're not allowed to. She has loads of times on the internet. That my clear is loads clear.
All you need to know, JD, is Bundy.
Hello,
Oh, yeah, just Bun Leave. Not Bun Leave.
Just Bundy.
Bun both of them, really.
I think they're just having banter. I think people who write things like that over, you know what I mean? Right. Wait. Oh god, there's so much, everybody. So much. Thank you so much, Dead Wings, my love. Thank you, beautiful. Here we go.
Higham, there was mushroom, and there were...
I know, we don't care about that. Luke the Judge says...
Misread.
Okay, we're gonna hear it anyway.
Trying to push Misread off a platform, and that her other have failed as well.
I'm sorry, but what is this new look he's got going on? Hang on a minute. Let me get back to that clip. Where is it?
Misread.
What is this new image he's got going on, everyone? Look at this. What the hell? Good night, Evil Eyes. What the hell is going on? Is he a natural ginge? Can I just say, everybody, I have never once said I was pushing anybody off an app and all that. Every time she says it, I go, don't be ridiculous, because I've been on social media 20 years. I know for a fine fact that unless the person decides not, so I would never say something so stupid. You know what I mean? So I hate the way they sit there and go, and he's trying to push me off the... How the fuck could I do that? Can I take your phone off you in reality? No. Am I a stupid dingbat all of a sudden? No. So I would never say something so stupid. I get why Delusive's saying it, because she's whined and misread up. But stop bringing me into that sentence, because I've never once said it. Every time she says it, I go, don't be so stupid. I wouldn't want her to leave. Fucking hell, she provides me with so much content.
Trying to push Misread off a platform, and that her other have failed as well.
Tell it time, guys. This is my mission. Is to push Misread off this platform.
You will never push Misread off this platform. Let me get this one thing straight.
He's obsessed with Misread, isn't he? Look how passionate he gets.
No one wants to push you off a platform. Let me get one thing straight. You will never push Red off this platform. Not in a million years. You've tried to get new hosts to the platform. You've tried to take it on yourself. You've tried to get other people doing FYP. The evil one who's got a larger army than you. Even you and the evil one combined could not get her off this platform.
I've never tried to get her off the platform. Stop bringing my name into it, because the more she's around, the more money I make off the back of her going live. So I would never want her to not be live. That's a big chunk of my income, love, every morning.
She will go off this platform when she is good and ready. Not you. You will get no one off this platform. Not one person will leave this platform because of you on this side. Okay? Because I won't let it happen.
I feel sorry for Simon.
So stop being delusional. You'll never do it. You teamed up. You all team up. You, Zach on crack. You all team up. Evil Queen, Zach.
No, we don't. Liar.
Jack. You all came for her. You all came to her thinking you'd destroy her. You made her stronger. And do you know what I want to thank you all for? I want to thank the three of you for making the Red Army stronger as well.
The Red Army. There is no Red Army, love. It's a load of Jeremy Kyle rejects who've got nothing to watch at 10 o'clock in the morning anymore. Fucking hell, love. Delusions of grandeur. What is going on with this hairstyle and everything? The glasses. Oh, it's all wrong.
Because that's what you did. You made the Red Army stronger.
The Red Army. That's hilarious.
Okay, darlings. So, Father Jack, you get back on your tractor. You sort
Father Jack never drove a tractor.
Your teeth out, and you sort out your dealer. No one's bothered about any of you. We know what you tried to do. Play the victims now all you want. Play the victims now all you want. Oh, I'm being bullied now for my mental health. You were happy enough a year and a half going at me in red. Okay, no one's bothered about any of you. Have I made myself clear, chat?
No, I need you to repeat it all again.
Do you think I need to explain myself?
Yes, please, because I missed it all. I was too hyperfixated on the state of you.
Again? Who's Father Jack? Pearl, tell him. Do I need to explain myself again?
Yes, come on then.
You all get it? And the
No,
ones came
we
to
don't
him,
get
did you get it? Lovely. Magic.
Magic? Oh, God.
I've got a
Yeah, of course, Cal.
Why don't you go live at 10 and open your...
There's no way he's 35 or whatever he's saying he is, everybody. How old do you reckon Luke is in the chat? He's reckoning he's about 35. No, he's definitely in his 40s. 35, my foot. I'm 38. I look about 20.
Go boxes and see what happens there.
You should. I would go in there. I'd get up at 5 and go in the boxes. You should.
Guess what, everyone? It's my birthday on Thursday. Thursday!
I think she probably...
Nanny Lisa, thank you.
I'll be 38, finally.
Sammy B, thank you.
This is my mission.
You couldn't write the script, could you?
This platform.
Happy birthday, darling.
I've got a solution for you, Lisa. Why don't...
Did you hear that then? Did you hear that? When a whole live the other day was like, they're trying to get rid of me off this platform. No one's not. No one's trying to get rid of you, Ange. We're calling out your behaviour and the things that you do. No one's
Imagine being a 65-year-old woman, an imposter, saying that you're going to get up at 5 p.m. just to try and take Miss Red's views. Yous will never take Miss Red's people.
His obsession with Miss Red's so disturbing and worrying. Simon, I feel so sorry for Simon. Bloody hell, it must be like having a third person in the marriage, mustn't it?
Hello, gorgeous. Yous will never take Miss Red's people. Miss Red's people are as loyal as they come. You can take everyone else's people.
My advice would be to stop thinking then, love, because you just added a year to my life. 87, love.
People, but you will never. What's funny, and what I find funny...
What's funny is them shirt buttons are nearly about to pop open. Look at them. Look at this, everybody. Pop goes the weasel. Pop goes the weasel. Why did you buy a shirt that is 10 sizes too small for you? Did you not have enough money for the extra material? You little brokey. Farm boy. The local lackey, that's all you are. Only good enough to muck out the horse poo.
Is it still after Cockapoo?
I hope your horses get fly strike.
Crazy, get pinned, my friend Cockapoo.
Why?
Cool. I'm going to play that quickly now. Yous have all come together.
Thank you, Panic No Disco. Oh yeah, I'd like to also confirm, everyone, that Cockapoo does give us all scripts. Yeah, I'm confessing it, everybody. So let it be known, everybody. And the evil army now will go along with the knowledge that we've just got, that Cockapoo does write the script, so everything that I say is down to Cockapoo, because she writes scripts, remember, so yeah. She tells me what to say every week and everything like that, so yeah, blame Cockapoo.
Yous have all come together.
I admit it, Cockapoo writes scripts for us all.
But, right, this is for my crazy, cool...
You mean Julie? No, Fiona.
Right, yous have all come together. Yous have all come together.
Thank you,
Delusive Angie, Zach on Crack, Evil Queen. You've all tried to take her down for a year and a half.
I've never tried to take Miss Red down. I enjoy the backwards and forwards.
But when you lot aren't on, your people still go into her room.
How's he playing?
There we go. You'll never take her.
Look, when
Hello, Nat. Thank you. This is for my cool rider. This is my song now. 100 new subs. You really won.
We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
Get back over that yellow brick road, Luke. Your family are waiting for you, love. The Lollipop Guild. Get over there.